Tonight we will take you into a real-life drama. What you will see and hear will shock. You will listen as a woman fights for her life, not knowing the emergency service called in to help is itself in a crisis, out of control. The Wellington Free Ambulance service claims we're always there when you need us. But are they? Genevieve Westcott reveals this is an organisation with an emergency of its own.
Ambulance comms.
Yes, Mike here.
Yes, Michael.
Geez, that was a bit of a balls up, wasn't it?
Oh, it's total up, mate.
Total up. And then, Gary J.
What you have just heard comes from this. It's a highly confidential tape recording of a conversation among ambulance officers at Wellington Free Ambulance. They're discussing an incident in which one of their patients, a young woman, died last month. An incident they describe as a balls up. This isn't something that Wellington Free will want you to hear, nor will they want you to hear what one of their own experienced officers is about to reveal. We have protected his identity. You are going to horrify so many people.
So be it. So be it. They need waking up. I'm here to let people know what's going on and what is happening in this city.
And bottom line, what does that mean for the public?
Well, I believe people are dying unnecessarily. That's what it means.
The Wellington Free Ambulance Service has been in the business of saving lives for 70 years.
We get letters into the service every day with donations saying what a great service we offer. So I think that's probably the best test of how good we are.
Wellington Free is one of the few ambulance services in the country not run by St. John's. More than 80 ambulance officers serve a vast area, from the capital city to the Kapiti Coast.
Ambulance emergency. Yes, where to? 434, case number 47, respond to the Cosmopolitan Club in Logan Street, Upper Hutt.
Last year, the service launched a new rapid response scheme. The most highly skilled officers, the paramedics, were taken out of the ambulances and put into rapid response units, or RRUs, like this one.
You'll be met and taken to a man with chest pain, code 1.
The operators in the central control room can then direct the paramedics to where they're needed most, to those critical life and death cases. But last month, a senior ambulance officer came to see us about one of those life-threatening incidents, which he says typifies the way Wellington Free Ambulance does business. You are about to hear firsthand just how this professional organization operates when a woman's life hangs in the balance.
My wife passed out on the floor. I don't know why. She's had problems with her leg and that sort of thing.
Early last month, at 8:09 one morning, the control room receives a 111 call from a distraught husband in Wainuiomata. His wife, a mother of 2 young children, has just collapsed at home. The controller classifies it as case number 11.
All right, so what's your telephone number there, please?
45.
Okay, so we'll get some extra over there.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Wainuiomata doesn't have an ambulance station. Lower Hutt is the closest.
414 and 447. In case 11, respond to 1515.
The controller dispatches an officer in an ambulance and a paramedic in a rapid response car from Lower Hutt Station.
For a woman collapsed. Code 1.
He says it's a code 1. What does that mean?
Well, code 1 means it's urgent. Code 1 is you go under lights and sirens. It is urgent. To Wainuiomata, you'd be looking at maybe 10 minutes response time.
Fire.
Hello, fire. Co-responder call, case 11.
Yep.
The fire service is also dispatched because they have a station in Wainuiomata. The ambulance and the RRU leave after a 2-minute delay because they can't find the address on their maps. The highly skilled paramedic in the RRU will provide vital backup for the lower qualified officer who's in the ambulance. But 8 minutes after the 111 call, at 8:17, the paramedic radios control.
Kevin,
Yes, Kevin.
I've had a car turn right in front of me
Yeah.
on Wainuiomata Road. I've taken bloody wild evasive action. I've managed to miss everything except I've clipped the curb.
Yeah.
Tyres are still inflated,
Yes.
but I don't know what it's done to wheel alignment. It's damaged the rim on the front.
Yeah.
The back one I can't actually... Oh, yeah, there is a bit of a scuff mark on the back tyre.
You think you can drive through?
I can drive through.
That means he's going to drive that vehicle through to Wellington. So he's been taken off a Code 1 job. He's had a bit of a prang, a bit of a crash. His wheels aren't damaged and his tyres aren't down. That vehicle is still drivable. He could still drive that vehicle to Wainuiomata.
But he's turning around and going back to headquarters.
Well, it's ridiculous.
What does this mean for the woman waiting for help?
Things are not, at this stage, things are not really out of hand because she's still got an ambulance coming to her.
But it's the fire service who arrives first at the house, 9 minutes after being dispatched.
Hello, fire service.
Hi, a patient in Wainuiomata, status 3.
Status 3?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
A status 3 is very serious. The risk is the woman will go into cardiac arrest. Her heart will stop.
Good morning, CQ speaking. Yeah, hi. Hello. Yeah, I got a bit busy. It's a bit difficult when you're in here on your own.
Well, for you. Okay, you're in there on your own.
Yeah, well, when nobody else gives a and wants to do anything.
Well,
Yeah.
have you only just noticed that?
Oh, I'm just about to throw everything up in the air and say f*** and walk out.
Yeah, fair enough.
This is a paramedic the controller is now talking to. He could go to Wainuiomata, but the controller gives him a low priority job, transporting elderly people.
Yeah. Yeah, 503, and we'll make it 826. 826. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, mate.
They've been told by the fire service that there's a status 3 patient. It's obvious the controller doesn't give a damn anymore by his attitude and the way that they're talking to each other on the phone there.
At this point, the ambulance officer is still driving to the scene. He's only a primary care officer, not qualified to deal with a major cardiac arrest. Now, firemen on the scene have told the controller the woman is in a serious condition, and he should be thinking fast. Should he send another paramedic to replace the one who's crashed? Who's available? Even more importantly, who's closest to help that young woman?
When the fire service rang up, he should have told the station and dispatched that paramedic.
To Wainuiomata.
That's right.
But there's not a word.
It's disgraceful.
Ambulance comm centre.
Dion here.
Yes, Dion.
Dion, the primary care officer, is now on the scene. It's taken 12 minutes.
We have 451 here, please.
451.
Yep, we need the helicopter.
Remember, he's only a primary care officer. He can't defibrillate a patient who's in cardiac arrest, so he's calling for a helicopter with a paramedic on board.
What's the nature of your problem with the patient?
Yeah, probably a cardiac arrest very shortly.
Okay.
He's telling him that that woman is about to arrest. The warning bells have gone. The action should have been taken 5 or 6 minutes ago when he got that first paramedic.
Because that woman needs a paramedic now.
She needs a paramedic now.
And if she doesn't have one, what's the risk?
She'll die. It's now turning to shit. What's happening now is it's too late. You might as well write this patient off.
At this point, the controller doesn't send a paramedic in a helicopter as requested. Our informant reminds us there are 2 paramedics who could go to Wainuiomata.
One of them had the opportunity to get there, and he's now sitting in traffic. And one of them's gone out and is picking up elderly people. It's not urgent. He should have been dispatched as soon as that vehicle had pranged its wheels. That's piss poor controlling. It's atrocious. I'm lost for words when that happens. It's piss poor.
And meantime, that woman is fighting for her life.
Correct. It's terrible.
Go ahead, 414.
Cardiac arrest. 414 cardiac arrest.
Cardiac arrest, understood.
So that's the ambulance officer on the scene telling the controller it is now a full cardiac arrest.
Right. Now status 4.
Status 4.
The patient could die. This is a major life-threatening situation now.
And she's having a cardiac arrest with the least skilled ambulance officer available.
That's right.
It's now 26 minutes since the woman's husband called for help, and no paramedic has arrived at the scene yet. The controller does have other options, calling out a doctor in the area, putting a paramedic into a helicopter, or contacting an off-duty officer living nearby.
Hello?
28 minutes after the 111 call, the controller telephones an off-duty officer who lives in Wainuiomata.
Derek, are you in a position to respond for callback?
I'm Crook, mate.
Okay, no, it's just we've got nothing else, so no, carry on. Not a
Hang on. What is it?
It's cardiac arrest.
No, I really can't, mate.
Okay, not a problem.
Sorry.
Okay.
Bye.
So the controller dispatches ambulance officer 424, a coronary care officer from headquarters in Wellington.
424, case number 11. Respond to the assistance of 414, cardiac arrests.
I'm telling you, that woman has now had it. That was a coronary care officer at Headquarters Station in Davis Street, who's now expected to go at 20 to 9 through the traffic, all the way up to Petone, along Petone foreshore, over the hill into Wainuiomata. When he gets there, he won't be able to do anything for that woman. That woman will be dead when he gets there. This is criminal, it's awful. It's very difficult to believe what's going on here. This is all shit what's happening here. And this woman, I know you carry on with this tape, and I know in the next 10, 15, 20 minutes, they're going to call up status 5.
Status 5?
Which means she'll be dead.
414, we do not have any help available to you from home, from off-duty staff, nor from the local doctors. Your assistance is coming ex-headquarters. It will be a little while. 451 has not been activated in light of the cardiac arrest situation.
451 is the helicopter the ambulance officer asked for 11 minutes earlier. So wait a minute. Initially he says, yes, a helicopter will come. It's on its way.
And now he's refused. Says we're not activating it.
And that's his decision, and we will never know why. But what we do know is that the controller's failure to get a paramedic to the scene places too great a responsibility on a junior ambulance officer who's only qualified to give CPR, nothing else. He calls the controller.
Right.
Had a bradycardia at times of about 45.
Right.
Gets reverted by CPR.
That ambulance officer has told him, I've got a woman 27 years old, has reverted from cardiac arrest. She's in bradycardia. That woman is still survivable. The patient's still survivable.
But yeah, if you want 451, I'll see what I can do for you.
Yeah, I think we really need to have it here.
Okay.
The controller now actions that request for the helicopter.
Hi, John. Colin, ambulance control.
Excellent.
Are you guys able to fly at the moment?
I think we can. It won't be bumpy.
He's not put the helicopter on standby. He hasn't even bothered to put it on standby when the primary care officer made the initial call, I'd like 451 here. The controller should have put it on standby then.
A paramedic is supposed to fly with the helicopter. There's one on duty at headquarters, but the controller doesn't send him. Nor does he think to ask the helicopter to pick up another paramedic in Eastbourne. It's on the way to Wainuiomata. Instead, he attempts to get a less skilled officer dropped off at the airport.
I will try and get a coronary care officer to you. Just hold on a minute, John. I'll find out if I can get him there.
But valuable time is being wasted. In Wainuiomata, the situation is out of control. The primary care officer needs someone qualified to use a defibrillator because the woman's heart has gone into VF, ventricular fibrillation. The ambulance officer is desperate.
I've got VF on the screen here. I know that Brian Ross is definitely at home.
Well, we can't raise him.
Well, he's home.
Well, I'm sorry, we can't raise him. We've got 424 on the way. The helicopter's on its way. We're doing the best we can to get you some people.
Right.
We've had one guy refuse to come. We can't do much about that. Okay.
He's in Puriri Street in Wainuiomata.
Yeah, I know where he is, Dion. Have we got a doctor going?
No, there's no doctors available.
No, there's no doctors available either.
Okay.
We're doing the best to get what we can, mate. Okay?
Yep.
Ciao.
They're not doing their best. They are not doing their best. We can't raise them. She's dead, mate. She is now dead. And they don't give a shit about her. She's in VF. She wants defibrillating. If she's not defibrillated early, she's going to die. And she's going to die now because that guy, that ambulance officer, can't do anything for her. They've turned around there and said, oh, yes, we can't get him. We can't raise him.
Now, is there any indication in what we've been listening to that the controller actually tried to telephone this man? I didn't hear a call.
I doubt it very much. I haven't heard it.
2 minutes later, the controller telephones the off-duty officer in Wainuiomata.
Morning. Yeah, Brian Ralph, can you do a call out? Yep. For cardiac arrest. Dion's there on his own with the fire service at the moment.
He's told lies to the ambulance officer at the scene. Can't get him. Something's tweaked in his mind. He's thinking, oh, maybe he is home. Maybe I better give him a ring.
If only they had thought to call him minutes earlier.
It's too late. The paramedic should have gone out. It's far too late.
Hi, it's ambulance control here. You're the coordinator today, are you?
Yes.
Oh, who are you?
Marion.
Marion, it's Colin.
Hi, Colin.
Hi.
The controller now rings Wellington Hospital to alert them.
Went into cardiac arrest after periods of apnea, right? Was reverted with CPR, right?
Yeah.
And now they're looking at putting her into the chopper and sending her into you.
That's all bullshit. She's in VF. The ambulance officer's told him that the woman's in VF. He's told her that she's reverted, she's got spontaneous respirations. He's failed to tell her that she's in VF. It makes a big difference when they get to the hospital. Doctors will be there, the cardiologists will be there on the roof. And they need to know all these details.
Ambulance comms.
Yes, Mike here.
Yes.
Listen carefully to what you'll hear next. A paramedic in Petone calls the controller. He knows he could have gone to Wainuiomata.
Geez, that was a bit of a balls up, wasn't it?
Oh, it's total up, mate.
Total up. And then Gary James going in the helicopter.
Yeah, we don't have an ACO.
An ACO, that's a paramedic.
I was available in Petone, in Eastbourne. They could have picked up all the way through, straight across the harbour and off to Wainui.
Yes, wasn't my decision.
Yeah, obviously the decisions that are being made weren't the right ones anyway.
Yes.
And we got sent to a friggin' syncope.
That's a very angry paramedic there. And what's happened now is he's pointing out that this person, a paramedic, was available in Eastbourne. They sent a paramedic, double crew, to a straightforward syncope, a faint. Some person has fainted in Eastbourne.
And he should have been in Wainuiomata.
That's right.
And the controller
He's now abdicating all responsibility for it, saying it's not my fault. I don't make the decisions here, I just sit here and do the thing. He's abdicated all his responsibility. He's not a controller.
Ridiculous, it really is.
Yes.
I'm f***ing shitty,
I bet you
to say
are.
the least.
Oh, well, join the club.
Coming up, the dramatic conclusion to this real-life drama. Will Wellington Free Ambulance save that young woman's life?
It's shitty as hell, and why the hell he's still in there in his state, I really don't know.